A turnover order is a court order that compels a judgment debtor to physically deliver specific property to the judgment creditor or to the levying officer. Cash, negotiable instruments, documents, business records, or other identifiable personal property. Here's how turnover orders work and when they're the right enforcement tool. Turnover authority and procedure. In most states, turnover authority derives from supplementary proceedings, the same post-judgment enforcement proceedings that authorize debtor examinations. After examining a debtor and identifying specific property that should be applied to the judgment, the creditor can move for a turnover order requiring the debtor to deliver that property. In California, Code of Civil Procedure Section 699.040 allows the court to order turnover of property that is subject to execution. Federal courts similarly have authority under Rule 69 to issue turnover orders in supplemental proceedings. What property can be turned over? Cash and negotiable instruments, promissory notes, checks, cashier's checks are the classic targets of turnover orders. Business records, if the debtor's business assets are subject to levy, can be turned over as part of a business levy. Certificates of deposit and securities held in physical form can be compelled for turnover. Documents evidencing ownership interests, stock certificates, LLC membership certificates, are appropriate targets. The turnover alternative to levy, for certain types of property that are difficult to reach through traditional levy, property held in another state, intangible property, property whose location is known but can't be physically seized by the sheriff. A turnover order directed to the debtor can be more practical than a levy directed to a third party. Contempt enforcement. The power behind a turnover order is contempt. A debtor who receives a turnover order and fails to comply can be held in contempt of court, subject to fines and potentially incarceration as coercive contempt measures. This makes turnover orders a powerful tool against debtors who have assets but are refusing to cooperate. People locator. Skip tracing identifies specific assets, cash, negotiable instruments, documents that are appropriate targets for turnover orders. Visit peoplelocatorskiptracing.com to place your order.